Hi friends, once again welcomes you back to a new topic within the concept of political parties. We have discussed the political parties, what is a political party, and at the same time we have discussed what all are the major functions of the political party. Now it is very difficult or why very different. Why do we need a political party? Have you ever thought that it is? What is the need to have a political party? Why do we need political parties? So before we go into this concept, we can have some questions on the board, which questions repeatedly asked by the board or the already asked questions on this topic. What is the need of political parties? Political parties are necessary condition for a democracy. Analyze the statement with example. Why can't modern democracy exist without the political parties? Explain any 4 reasons. Imagine a situation without political parties in the country and describe it. Simply we can say that it is, why do we need a political party? What is the necessity of a political party? Is it compulsory that we should have a political party in the country? Without the political parties, shall we not have any government or not? Have you thought? You might have not thought. So let us move towards the content. What it says, let us see. Why do we need a political party? Definitely being a democratic, it is a democracy setup. Once we move towards the democracy and the democratic setup, definitely, almost every democracy setup there are political parties are there. Elections are there. These elections are contested in between or these elections are fought in between the political parties. We need political parties. Why do we need the political party? Because the first content, there are so many concepts are there. The first thing, why do we need a political party? Because every candidate in the election will be independent. Suppose you think about an India where there is no political party. No BJP, no Congress, no NCP, BSP, Shiv Sena, nothing, no political party is there. Zero. If there is no political party in a country, definitely we need to elect our leaders, isn't it? Definitely we have to elect our leaders. Definitely we have to bring our rulers. So we need an election. So in order to elect, we will put the candidate. Since there is no political party in the country, all the candidates who are contesting the election will be independent candidates. Those who are not belonging to any political party. Present system also, that it is. You can be if no political party is supporting you, you can contest the election being a independent candidate. I can also contest the election to be or being as an independent candidate. So once we assume that, once we imagine that there is no political party in India, then the elections have to be conducted. When the elections are conducting, definitely since there is no political party, only individual candidates will come. Independent candidates will come. So when the independent candidates comes, there will be some problems. First one, no one will be able to make any promise. This independent candidate who is asking the vote from the people cannot promise anything to that people. I am an independent candidate from my constituency. I am in an election campaign and the meetings and rallies are going on. In the meeting and the rally, I am being a person or giving the speech to the people, or I am addressing the people. I am telling so many things and everything, but I cannot promise them that it is definitely if you elect me, I will bring this, I can do this, I will be doing this for you. I cannot promise them. Why I cannot promise them? I am not sure that I can fulfill it for them. Because since there is no political party, all the individual people will be, independent candidate will be there, independent candidate will be elected, and all together they might have formed the government, or they will be forming the government also. After forming the government, being in the legislative council or legislative assembly, I need to bring a new law which is favorable to my constituency. I am addressing it in the legislative council, legislative assembly, and I am asking the support, because it should be passed now. It should get the majority now. Majority also say okay, it is acceptable, it is okay, everyone clap and everything, then only it will be being into action. So am I sure that it is the policy or the program or a project which I am introducing in the legislative assembly, in the legislature, will be accepted by the other independent candidate? Am I sure? I am not sure. I am from Maharashtra and others are sitting in from different states. I am asking something different for some of the area of the Maharashtra. It may not be accepted by the Uttar Pradesh member. It may not be accepted by Rajasthan or Gujarat or Manipur or from Tamil Nadu or Kerala or anything, may not be accepted. If they are not accepting, how can I get the majority? So I cannot promise anything to my people. It is not easy for me to promise something, because I am not sure that I can fulfill it. Since I am not able to fulfill it, or I am not sure about whether it will be fulfilled or not, then how can I promise it? If I am being a member of a political party, my political party is ruling the country, I can easily promise you that it is the policy of my political party that it will be brought, then it will be discussed, and the entire political party will be deciding that we will bring this. So majority of the people, those who are sitting in the legislature, that political party members only, because they are the ruling party, definitely they will clap and the decision will be taken. But there is no political party. I am an individual candidate, independent candidate. How can I take the decision? How can I promise them? So first point, since there is no political party, when there is no political party, every candidate will be independent candidate. Since every candidate will be independent, no one will be able to promise to anything to anyone, because they are not sure about that their promise or the promises or the project which they are introducing in the legislature will be supported by the other members in the legislature. Third one, government may be formed, but its unity will remain uncertain. Everyone, so suppose that there is no political party, all the individual independent candidate came, after the independent candidates elections happened and the government also formed. It may be, suppose that the government also formed, government can be formed, no problem. After forming the government, it may be formed, but it may be, and unity will remain uncertain. You cannot make sure that there will be a great unity. All of them are going to work everything with a hand in hand, with a unity and everything. That legislature is going to function like that, government is going to function like a very close relations and everything. I cannot say. It's not sure only. Even with the political party, there are so many problems you can see within the political party, and in between the political party you can see there are number of problems are going on in the legislature as well as in the country. Then you can imagine that it is the independent candidates comes together and sitting together. I don't think that any unity will be there in between. So the unity of the country or the unity of this government remain uncertain. When I am supporting something, they are not supporting. When they are coming with something, I am not supporting. And the disputes comes. There is no bond in between. There is no unity in between. So the relation will be always remain uncertain. Third one, the elected representatives will be accountable to their constituency. Always, being an independent candidate, I will be always worried about my constituency. I am not at all worried about the entire India or entire state, nothing. I am worried about my constituency. I will do something for my constituency. What is lagging in this constituency, I will be thinking about that. I am not least bothered about the economical development of the country as it is, or the relation with my country with other country. and the social and the secular setup in my country, not at all worried about. I am worried about only one thing. What is my worry? How can I satisfy my people? How can I satisfy my constituency people? So why I am satisfying my constituency? Next time also I will be contesting the election, they should elect me. I am only worried about them. I am not worried about the national economy. So that will be the problem when the independent candidates comes. Next point to the why do we need a political party? The last point, no one will be responsible for how the country will be run. So that is a basic problem of if there is no political party, all the independent candidates or all independent individual candidates are coming. Definitely they will form the government may run, but who will be responsible for the unity of the country? A person from the Maharashtra, a from the Karnataka, a person from the Tamil Nadu, a person from, which will be the problem? That will be a very big problem. If it is a political parties are there, if the leading political party is there, in that political party, the leading ministers or MPs are from Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Gujarat, Rajasthan, anywhere, no problem at all. If the political party decides that this is the policy we are going to introduce. So for the upliftment of the economy of the country, we are planning to do this. The political party decides. When the political party decides this, the entire members of this political party, the entire member of the parliament, those who are elected under the banner of that political party will be supporting that policy. There is no problem. That means that political party is working for the upliftment of the entire country. But if there are only independent candidates, if somebody from the member of the parliament and MP from the Gujarat is raising one issue or coming with a new ideology for the development or anything, whatever may be, a person or a MP from the Kerala and Tamil Nadu may support, may not support, it is up to the context we need to discuss. So it is not easy. Everyone is, when there are only independent candidates, all the independent candidates are working for their particular constituency. They are thinking only about the prosperity of their constituency. Nobody will be working for the unity of the country. So that is the last point. So we need, as we can conclude that we need political parties. When there is political parties only, the entire unity as well as the economic prosperity in the country, or there will be somebody to check into or pledge to have the economic prosperity of the country, not only economic prosperity, the entire unity of the country. So that we need political parties. So definitely when you write the answer also, you have to conclude and you have to start the answer with by supporting, or the concept you are going to support, that yes, I support there should be political parties. So that is the need to have the political parties. If the political parties are not there, these all are the problems will occur. So I hope you understood very well. We will be meeting with the next video.